They said you can't. And maybe, for a while, you believed them. But here you are, still breathing, still fighting. And that means it's not over. You know what hurts the most? It's not when strangers doubt you. It's when the people closest to you, the ones you love, look you in the eyes and say, you can't. And deep down, part of you believed them. Part of you thought, maybe they're right. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'll never make it. But listen closely. I'm here to tell you something different. You are so much more powerful than they ever gave you credit for. They said you can't. Now it's time to prove them wrong. You know what it feels like to be overlooked, right? To walk into a room and nobody notices. To try your hardest and still get ignored. To pour your heart out and still come up short. It's heavy. It's crushing. It's the kind of pain that doesn't always leave scars on the outside, but leaves you bleeding inside. And you sit there wondering, what's wrong with me? Why not me? You've heard the voices. Don't aim so high. Be realistic. People like you don't succeed. Just settle. And it cuts deeper when it's not strangers. It's family. It's friends. It's people you trusted. People who were supposed to lift you up, not drag you down. And every time they said you couldn't, you started shrinking. You started doubting. But let me tell you something powerful right now. The people who said you can't weren't predicting your future. They were projecting their own limits onto you. They don't see your potential. They don't carry your dreams. They don't know the battles you've survived just to make it here today. They said you can't because they couldn't. Think about it. Every single person who ever did something great was once told they couldn't. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for TV. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Eminem was laughed at for chasing rap. J.K. Rowling was rejected by publisher after publisher. Ordinary people facing extraordinary rejection, hearing the same words you've heard. You can't. But do you know what made them unstoppable? They turned doubt into fuel. They decided, watch me, I'll show you. And so can you. Let's get real for a second. You're tired. You're frustrated. You've failed before. You've tried and it didn't work. You've been embarrassed. You've been laughed at. And part of you is scared to try again because you don't want to feel that pain again. But here's the truth you need to swallow right now. Failure is not the end. Failure is the beginning. Every failure is proof that you're in the game, that you're not sitting on the sidelines watching life pass you by, that you're actually out there, swinging, fighting, trying. And every failure brings you closer to the breakthrough. Because the people who succeed aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who never quit. You might be sitting in your room right now, headphones in, lights off, scrolling through videos to distract yourself from the pain. You might be on your lunch break, hiding in your car, wondering if life will ever get better. You might be working 2 jobs, exhausted, praying for just one break. Wherever you are, whatever you're going through, I need you to hear me. This isn't the end for you. This is the chapter before the breakthrough. Every tear you've cried, every night you couldn't sleep, every time you doubted yourself, it wasn't wasted. It was preparation. It was shaping you into the person who will rise. Because pressure creates diamonds. And you, my friend, are becoming unbreakable. Think about the pain you've endured, the heartbreak, the rejection, the moments you thought you wouldn't survive. But you did. You're still here, breathing, fighting, listening to this right now. That means you're undefeated. Every storm tried to break you, and you're still standing. So what makes you think you can't rise higher? What makes you believe the lies they told you? You have survived too much to stop here. You have come too far to quit now. Let me ask you a question. When they said you can't, what did you feel? Anger? Shame? Fear? Good. Use it. Channel that fire. Turn it into energy. Let it fuel you when you want to quit. Let it remind you why you started. Every time you hear their voice in your head saying you can't, answer back with action. Answer back with results. Answer back with persistence. Because the sweetest revenge is success. Picture it. The day you walk into the room and the same people who doubted you clap for you. The day you buy the car they said you'd never afford. The day you build the life they said was impossible. Not to rub it in their faces, but to prove to yourself that you were always capable. They said you can't, you will prove you can. But listen, this isn't just about them. This is about you. Because deep down, the real enemy isn't their voices, it's yours. That voice inside that whispers, "What if I fail again? What if I'm not enough?" That's the voice you need to conquer. That's the voice you need to silence. And the only way to silence it is through action. Small steps, daily effort, relentless persistence. Because confidence isn't built from talking, it's built from doing. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to start. Today. Now. So what do you want? Really think about it. Not what they told you to want, not what society expects. What you want. Is it freedom? Is it success? Is it to take care of your family? Is it to prove to yourself that you're worthy? Hold that vision in your heart. See it so clearly it feels real. And every single day, fight for it like your life depends on it. Because in a way, it does. Your future, your happiness, your peace. It all depends on the choices you make today. And I know it's hard. I know there are days you feel empty, days you feel invisible, days you wonder if your dream is even worth it. But remember this. The dream is planted in you for a reason. It's not random. It's not meaningless. It's your calling, your responsibility, your gift to the world. And if you quit on it, you're not just letting yourself down. You're letting down the people who need your story, the ones who will be inspired by your comeback, the ones who will survive because you didn't give up. So when they say you can't, smile, because that's your sign you're on to something powerful. If your dream doesn't scare people, it's not big enough. If your goals don't make people doubt, you're playing too small. They doubt you because they don't see it. But you don't need them to see it. You need to see it yourself. And you need to chase it relentlessly. Let me paint a picture for you. Years from now, you look back. You remember this moment, the moment you almost quit, the moment you almost let their words become your truth. But instead, you chose differently. You chose to fight. You chose to rise. You chose to prove them wrong. And because of that choice, your entire life changed. You found real happiness. You became the version of yourself you always dreamed of. All because you didn't listen when they said you can't. So here's my challenge to you. The next time someone doubts you, don't argue. Don't explain yourself. Don't waste your breath trying to convince them. Just nod, smile, and get back to work. Your success will speak louder than their doubts ever could. You're stronger than you think. You're braver than you realize. You're more capable than you've ever given yourself credit for. The world doesn't need another quitter. The world needs your fire, your fight, your story. So stop waiting. Stop doubting. Stop scrolling. Stand up. Take that step. Begin now. Because they said you can't, and that's exactly why you must. Prove them wrong.